Good evening, some race fans, and welcome to another live stream from me. Tonight we've got we're on SimPlay Motorsport, as you can see from the head of the screen there. SimPlay Motorsport Season 11. This is round 1. Now, as you can see from the left-hand side, that you've got Platinum and Gold drivers. I have just joined the server. I know it says silver there, but effectively that's the gold category. I'm not massively quick here. I don't expect to be up where Mr. Alexandrov is, but these guys are seriously quick. I think 2010 is somewhere around my best ever time, and I've done that on an optimum track in good temperatures. So with a fast track, I'm not going to get anywhere close to that. I'm going to be somewhere around here, about 4th, 5th in this group. And something's just happened. Everyone is being disconnected. Everyone. Oh well. Should we try that again? I hope we don't have an issue around there being too many cars. Right, we still have... I think the server's going to be reset in... Okay, sorry, hold on. This is the server has been reset to correct the time remaining. One driver couldn't get in. Okay. All right, fair enough. So what I'm going to do is we're going to use this time to get some qualifying practice in. I don't know. I haven't done a lot of road driving on this circuit in the McLaren anyway. So I think what I'm going to try to do is mix it up a little bit. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to do some race setup first. And by the way, something which I'm going to mention is the title to this stream is all about the strategy. And it's all about this. So it's a 90-minute race. And there are 2 mandatory stops. But tyres are optional. So there's going to be some flexibility in pit stop strategies. You also have to take on at least 1 litre of fuel in your 2 stops. Okay? So my plan at the moment is to start with 90 litres. Now, I don't want to take a full tank because I've tried that in practice and it doesn't always go well. Sometimes the car doesn't, it kind of bottoms out. It's really, really heavy with full fuel. So I've compromised slightly on that. So the plan I've got at the moment is put in 90 litres. That will take me about just over halfway through the race. I will then stop, pit stop strategy number 1, and take on 60 litres. If the tyres are starting to go off, they probably won't. But it gives me the option with 60 litres to take on tyres as well. The plan then is that should take me to the end of the race. 150 litres is about what we need, so I shouldn't need to refill again. So the plan then would be to have a second stop. No, it's 160 something litres. So if I take on 60 in the stop 1, and then call it 20 litres for the next stop towards the end, I'll but no tyres at the second stop. So if I'll opt the option to take tyres in the first stop and no tyres at the second. That's the plan. Don't know how that's going to work out, but that's what we are hoping to do at the moment. So the temperature has gone down from 16 to 14 for some unknown reason. So I'm going to do a little bit of practice with... by the way, there's only 6 sets of tyres we can use for the entire tyre session, so you can literally only go up to 6. So I'm going to use set 1 for this. And I take out... Now let's go for 90 litres. So we'll stick to what we're going to start with and get a little bit of practice with that. We've got about half an hour remaining. So let's go, because I've got a little bit of a gap in traffic there. And then we have traffic ahead of us. It was a short stint. At least he didn't take too much out of his tyres. Oh, you Wally. If that's the standard of driving around here, uh-oh. And this is supposed to be the gold category. I've actually got too much damage myself anyway, so to get myself a representative lap, so I'm going to cancel that. And we'll just go again. Behind car 16. Still the same set of tyres. There's a little lift there. I think I've slowed a bit too much for that corner there. Bit of a slide there.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
This is why I go on about finding space in the road. It looks like my tyres are over pressured as well.
Yellow flag out, watch yellow.
Right, so I'm 1.2 seconds off the best in class, but track's just turned optimum. We still got about 15 minutes, I think. So what I'm going to try to do now, I've got the feel of the car on full tanks. So what we're going to do now is we're going to switch to qualifying setup, and we're going to keep set 1. I think we'll leave that pressure. I put it up too high, didn't I? Let's see if I can set a decent time. Wow. I've basically got a minimum rear wing on this setup. There's less drag, less downforce.
Slow car ahead.
Oh, you... What the hell is it with people? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Ah, dearie me. I suspect that's a little bit of what the actual race is going to be like. But let's try that again.
Yellow flag in sector 2. Yellow flag in sector 1.
You never know what's lurking around these corners these days. But yeah, to be just broadside on round a blind corner like that and just sitting there is just ridiculous. I know it's just free practice, but still, we are trying to actually practice, not just crash into people. Grip isn't there yet.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Oof. Doesn't like that.
Yellow flag, be careful there. Slow car ahead. Yellow flag in sector 1. Yellow flag ahead, watch out in front. Yellow flag, be careful there. There's a slow car ahead. Yellow flag, be careful there.
I think the tyres have had their best, to be honest. Don't think I'll go any faster.
Yellow flag ahead, be careful. Yellow flag in sector 2.
Yeah, so I'm well off the pace today. I think it's probably a couple of tenths in it. Let's have a look and see. 2019. Ah, man, in these conditions I should easily be doing a 2015. Easily. So I should be top 15. As I said, my best in this car is a 2010, I think. So best case, I'm around here somewhere, 10th, 11th. But I don't think I'm going to expect that. I would like to beat this guy. He's in a McLaren as well. But then so's he. He's not a pro. Neither is he. So we got so class leader is Mr. Cardno in the BMW. Then it's the Bentley of John Gooday. Herendix BMW. And then the Audi right just ahead of me. And I'm 22 kilos off, added on. So, okay. So what's going to be interesting is it's going to come down to strategy to a degree. Consistency is one thing, but I'm just concerned about people in a grid this size, and we've got 34 cars on the grid. That many cars, and let's face it, these Mustangs should be quicker than me as well. But I'm just worried about people crashing into walls. You know, you've seen already how much that's impacted my ability to put laps together. So I think the importance of qualifying fairly high up is fairly high, on the assumption that those people going into walls are going to be the ones who are slightly further back. And by the way, while I'm here, I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 2. Yeah, I'm looking at the right rear here, 2.55 on the rear. So I'm losing some grip. Interesting. Now, I need to mention that, wow, Ludovic has just done a 2 minutes dead to the 1,000th of a second. And I am off the top 18. I am now 21st. Right. There will apparently be a tribute run in 2.5 minutes. It was asked of all participants that with 5 minutes remaining, everyone be back in the pits. Now, there's bound to be people who didn't see that message, but we've had 2 people in this community who have left us. One was a fellow competitor. I didn't know him. This is my first time with SimPlay, and he has apparently lost his battle with cancer. Another of the chaps here in the Pro-Am category recently, earlier this year, lost his young daughter to cancer as well. So what the organisers have asked us to do is to pay tribute by firstly adding some pink into our livery. I have the wheel trims are in pink, and it's easily visible from the side. It does stand out a bit. You can't see it from this view, obviously, but hopefully when you get the commentators and the spectator view, we're not getting TRTN doing it, but if we got a better view of that, we should see our external views of cars, and you should see them all. But the idea is that we'll do a procession for 1 lap of everyone who's I'm going backwards now, of everyone in the pit lane just doing a tribute slow lap around the track back into the pits prior to qualifying. So that is what you should be seeing in a few minutes, just so you know what's happening. It might be the case that some people are lining up at pit exit, but you've got a couple of people out there. Who's car 268? Can't see it at the moment. Other people look like they are they lining up at pit exit or are they going out? I hope they're just lining up at pit exit. So it would appear. Alright, so that's what I'm going to do too. What's the point of that? What's the point of queue jumping? It's a bloody procession. There's always got to be one, isn't there?
There's a slow car ahead.
Just one.
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag, be careful.
Caught the pack. This must make quite a sight. So, to Odd. No, you must be. This must be reset time, but he's thinking of you, mate. You can see other cars leaving the pit lane, not knowing what's going on. Some are still stuck in the pit lane. There's always someone who doesn't get the message. But frankly, I think this is a wonderful thing to do.
Low tire pressure, stay clear of the curbs. Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
If we go back in the pit lane. Yep, merge in, just like red road cars. This is so... It's phenomenal and it's a bit bizarre, but hey, there we go.
Green light, go, go, go.
Okay, that is qualifying. So what we're going to do is we're going to get set 2 and off we go. It's split qualifying, so we got gold class first, and we have to have started our last flying lap before the 10-minute mark.
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag, be careful there.
We only have time for about 3 laps, maybe 4. Yeah, 4 laps.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front. Slow car ahead.
No space here. If you're significantly quicker than someone, you're going to be held up.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out in front.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I wasn't going to settle up with these tyres anyway. But it would be nice to have a banker. He wants me to go. Interesting. But I'll take it. I got 5 seconds ahead of me. That's good. This is not a bad lap, but it's not a particularly good one either. It's 12.18. I want a 2:01.5. I've got this one and one more lap to do it. Shit, lost a 10.5 there.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Yellow flag ahead, Charlie front. Well done, mate. This is me, your crossover.
Fourth in class. Fifth in class. Nearly half a second off. Wow.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Okay, this is it. This is my last lap, whatever happens.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out. Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap.
That's not too bad. So let's get a picture of that. That's class qualifying, and I've got a platinum driver just ahead of me. So it's effectively two BMWs and me. Because Mr. France doesn't read the instructions. I hope he gets penalised. So yeah, all the platinum drivers are now going to be out. So we've got, don't know about him, but let's say we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 platinum drivers. If they're all quicker than me, I'll be 20th place out of 32, out of 34 runners. That can't be right. Yeah, I'll be 20th place. Oh well, we'll see. I'll tell you what to do. Let's jump on board another McLaren. I don't know which one we should go with. Car 6, car 268. Let's try car 268 and see what's going on here. Is using TC1. And looks like a little bit more of the road than I am. Wow, we're gaining loads of time there. Really using the engine braking too. It looks as if they can brake quicker than me too. Where's he finished? Well, I'm bored of this one. He's top. Went to ball with the right guy, didn't I? I don't like to run the other side of that curb because it slows me down. Oh, you see, that's the risky run. I'm going to have to try that approach to I forget what the name of the skylining corner. I'll have to check the replay, check his approach to that. He's definitely able to brake later, and I don't understand why. If I brake where he does, at like 100 meter board, I'm straight off into the boondocks. He doesn't lift through here. Gets on the throttle slightly earlier than me too. Oh, oof. Had to lift out of that one. Taking a lot of risk, but you can see it's paying off. Basically, I'm just chicken. That's what it is. Eve's even quicker. Wow. That's incredible. So M. Matthews, who's he coming up to the line now? Yep, he goes 18th, I'm down to 20th. Exactly where I predicted I'd be. And Sleepy Leopard here. Where is he? Okay, he's only gone up to P30. I think he's got a lot of wing on. A little bit wide there, but that won't help. Don't have revs on here, but it sounds like it's not particularly high revving engine. Lots of torque, I should imagine, though. Looks like a bit of a handful. This is his last chance. No, he's done it. He's gone to 19th. Ugh. Right, well, let me see. I am first, second, third, fourth in class. And lots of other people behind me. And it's really tight. Look at this. 1.36, 1.36, 1.46, 4.648. Wow. From 17th through to 24th, 2/10. That's insane, man. Insane. Absolutely insane. I'll take another picture of that. I was under the impression that there was going to be a nice big gap before before race start. So we got 3, 4, 5, and 6. I think the pressure should be fine. I think I've got them all the same. Yes, I do. That's 3, 4, 5, if everything goes well.
30 seconds.
Oof. I suspect a little carnage in this race. I really do.
Stay single file.
I would like to finish it well, inside the top 20, ideally inside the top 15. Ideally, class podium. Is that possible? No idea. Terrific. What an idiot. on the formation lap.
Going double file.
I don't like doing that, it really puts people off. Someone's already going in the pits. It looks like that's a place gained already. Ha ha.
Green light, green light. Go, go, go.
Three abreast. Ah! But I have the run. One down. I cocked that up, didn't I? He will be laughing. Not particularly good coming out of Forest Elbow. What a traffic jam. Ah, that didn't go well, did it? There's 2 places I've lost. I'm just slow in these early stages. That's one back. I've got to pick up some pace here, man. I haven't had a clean lap yet, though. That Ford car number 9, he's one of the Platinum drivers. I think he's had an incident already. I'm just going to keep my nose clean. Keep out of trouble. Please try to. I think I've got pace over the guys behind me. It's keeping up with these guys is the issue. I am quicker than this bunch. In clean air. It's so difficult to get close to a car. As someone famous once said, catching is one thing, passing is another.
Yellow flag in sector 2.
Someone else off. I'm getting held up here, really.
Losing to the car ahead in sector 1.
Let's get some air.
Run up lane, crossing the fastest line.
Need to be closer than 4/10. I wonder if I can bluff him into a mistake. That was a big mistake. Well, small mistake. Cost me a couple of tenths. Just turning in too early. Not what I wanted. I've gained a couple of places. Through no effort of mine. Come on boys, push, push, push. Greedy there.
There's a doubted car in front of the sector 2.
The BMW is catching. Everyone behind is falling behind, falling back further. That sort of damage mounts up. Yeah, S. Williams is catching.
Gaining on the driver ahead of SimPlay Series.
Yeah, we were too aggressive there. Not even the slipstream is doing much good here. Wow. I didn't even intend that.
Yellow flag ahead, watch out.
Halfway through stint 1.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
Our 73 has crashed. That was close. Then I'm being too aggressive.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Come on, come on. I can drive better than this.
Yellow flag, be careful there.
At least I've given Wright something else to think about, like Williams and his tail. Oh, he's gone, he's gone. Oh shit, where's he gonna go?
There's a line there, right?
Damn it.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
Oh, this is intense.
Yellow flag ahead, be careful.
BMW just disappeared. Maybe he hit the Merc. He hit the wall again. I've got a little bit of damage too. I expect Mr. Wright is actually quicker than I thought. He was probably also being held up by that AMG. And now that is not a problem. He may just start to pull away from me.
One behind the McLaren front in sector 3.
8 laps left. I think the strategy is about right. I need to take the high pressure down a fraction, but maybe it'll be okay. Porsche's punch out that corner. It's phenomenal. Right in the top 10. How did that happen? Two, 2026. This is about our pace, I think. Oh. And we've got dirty tyres. Need him to make another mistake like that though. While I'm closer. Damn
on
it.
the front of the car. We've got light damage.
Ah, shit. Damn it, this is going to ruin everything. Yeah, the steering's not good. I think I'm going to come in a bit early. 61, 60 till I get 80. I'll take her 80-ish. That's fine. I always hit the wall somewhere.
Yellow flags out.
Keep the same the blugger car right in front of me. One minute, terrific. Rain, game over. I managed 40 minutes, but not the other 50. Must remember next stop, don't change tyres. I think I've already been lapped.
Mandatory stop is not clear. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, at least I've been lapped by all these guys. Maybe some of them haven't stopped. I just want to stay ahead of these guys if I can.
There's a car leaving the pit lane. Watch out. Fast car approaching. Watch out. Well done, mate. The fastest lap so far. Yellow flag in sector 2.
Oh my god.
We're a little halfway mark. Still a long way to go.
Telling me. Actually, I didn't want that.
Yellow flag, yellow flag. Be careful there. Losing to the car ahead of sector 1.
where 27 is. Place 27, I mean.
Ja, flag acceptable. Faster cars approaching. Watch out.
Dun. Thank you.
Right on, mate. The fastest laps so far.
I'm actually pulling away from P8 and P9. I had the pace, just not the consistency.
The faster cars approaching. There's a damaged car in front in sector 3.
The longer the race goes on, the faster I get. Big slide.
Slow car ahead. Yellow flag on. Watch out. Yellow flag in sector 3. Faster car coming up behind you.
What's me if I've already done both pit stops?
Yellow flag, be careful there. Faster car approaching, watch out.
Mr. Overtaker can't even catch me, let alone to overtake me. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Watch out. Got severe damage in the rear.
That's me, I'm out. Damn.
Faster car is approaching.
Well, it was fun for a while. I love this track. I absolutely love driving the track, but you know, make one tiny mistake and that's it, you're in the wall.
The faster car is approaching.
So yeah, not good. I mean, I was racing with, oh my god, it looks like John Gooday has done 2 pit stops, but he's 18th. I was racing, I overtook this guy. He's still got a pit stop to go.
Faster car
This
coming
is
up behind. Watch out.
M. Wright, that's the Porsche I was dicing with. He's 15th. Yeah, oh well. Yeah, well, that's me, I think. There's no point in going out again. I'm going to be too far behind, then I'm just going to get people trying to lap me again. So, yeah, if you watched, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. That'll be tomorrow, when we're back in the Porsche Cups. So, I guess I'll see you then.